Now that your patient is prepared, let's walk through the scanning process.
On the patient record screen, begin by tapping the Scan New Mass icon. Choose the user performing the scan and select the mass location. It's important to mention that the location of the mass is recorded purely for record keeping and doesn't affect the scan results. Once the HD Vista completes its short calibration, take the scanner out of its dock and position it tightly against the skin. Make sure the mass is on one half of the frame and the healthy skin is on the other half. Position the cross on the center of the mass. Press the Start Scan button on the scanner for 2 seconds and let it begin the scan. Alternatively, you can tap the Start Scan icon on the screen. During the scan, it's important to keep steady for the entire 40 seconds. Small movements are tolerated but can affect scan quality, while more substantial movements can terminate the scan. We'd recommend holding the head of the scanner with your dominant hand and supporting the patient with your other hand. This will minimize movement and allow you to have full control of the process. When you scan, you can see the percentage complete on the screen, and when the 40-second scan ends, the light on the scanner flashes 3 times. You can now put the scanner back in its dock.
Now it's time to mark the mass on the HD Vista interface. To help you with the marking step, we've added a short video with some tips on how to mark correctly, which you can watch by tapping on this icon here. You need to identify and mark 3 key areas: the inner circle, the outer ring, and the area outside the outer ring. The inner circle represents the mass area. The outer ring acts as a buffer zone and separates between the mass area and the healthy area. The area outside of the outer ring represents the healthy area. Only areas 1 and 3 are analysed by the AI algorithm. Let's go through the marking process step by step.
1. Mark the mass. To start marking, simply tap on the screen on the centre of the mass. In some cases, the inner circle will automatically appear on the screen, indicating the possible mass location. Adjust the location and size of the inner circle to include as much of the mass area as possible, but nothing else. Avoid including the mass margins and healthy areas within the inner circle. 2. Set the outer ring. Tap next to apply the outer ring. Adjust the outer ring to cover the margins of the mass. Ensure the area outside of the outer ring consists of healthy tissue only. Include any area you'd like to be excluded from the analysis in the outer ring, such as pen marks, for example. 3. Review and finalise.
So here are the key points when reviewing your marking. Make sure the inner circle contains as much of the mass as possible, but doesn't include any margins or healthy tissue. Any part of the margins you'd like to exclude from the analysis needs to be part of the outer ring. And finally, that the area outside of the outer ring includes healthy tissue only. Until this point, you have the option to correct your marking. Simply tap on the back icon to adjust the inner circle or the outer ring. Once you're happy with the markings, press Analyze to finalize your marking and allow the AI to process the scan. The analysis is quick and results should come through within a couple of minutes with a stable Wi-Fi connection. Marking the mass correctly ensures accurate AI analysis, leading to more accurate results and better decisions for improved patient outcomes. Now, some masses, like large masses, subcutaneous masses, or those located on limbs or tails, can present unique challenges. Let's walk you through best practices for handling these cases. For large masses, when clipping the fur, you don't necessarily need to clip the whole mass and surrounding area, only a patch the size of the scanner. It's best if half the frame contains a mass area and the other half the adjacent healthy area. Large masses can still be scanned accurately as long as part of the frame includes healthy skin. For subcutaneous masses, carefully clip and mark the skin over the border between the mass and the healthy area with your blue ballpoint pen. To keep pen markings to a minimum, just identify the border between the mass and the healthy area. This marking will be covered by the outer ring and won't be included in the AI analysis. For limbs and tail masses, use the black glove provided or a dark fabric to hold the leg or tail and seal any air gaps to prevent heat loss. Position the mass within the scan frame. HDVista will recognize the dark fabric as non-biological matter, which will be discounted from the AI analysis. By following these tips, you can handle even the most challenging masses with confidence and ensure accurate results for every patient. In the next video, we'll explore how to interpret the HDI results and how to communicate the next steps to owners.